Today on the channel, we say too bad, how sad with the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection, San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive, Too Bad.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive unboxing and review. And this time we go to the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con for the cartoon collection Masters of the Universe, Too Bad. But for all your Too Bad needs, eBay. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $59 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And Too Bad, how sad is what we're dealing with here today. As unfortunately for me, I was at the Hasbro function San Diego Comic-Con, and for whatever reason, I could not get in to get Too Bad. I could get Shawn Michaels, no problem, but Too Bad I could not get. It wouldn't even show up in my browser. Not exactly sure what was going on over there. However, I was thankful enough to get them at the show, as later on, they let pretty much anybody buy those things after all the people with their lottery wins went through, as they had special amounts set aside each day. And you got to imagine there's a lot of people that won the lottery stuff that didn't end up picking them up. I did that same thing. I won some Mr. Beast lottery thing. I didn't even go to that table. I don't know what it was. Didn't even go over there, so they had extras of those because I didn't pick it up. Same thing with Masters Universe, have to imagine as well. And you also have to imagine we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're going to start off with the comic book here. Big, thick comic book here. It is Too Bad, so it is kind of two characters in more ways than one. Hostile Convergence on one side, then you flip it over. Hostile Convergence on this side, so it's two separate comics that kind of go together at the end of the day. Obviously, Too Bad, two separate characters getting brought together, put together, smushed together, and that's what we got here. So shout out to the Masters team. Always love these comic books. A little extra attention to detail with these comic books. Always do enjoy those. Always enjoy reading them, see what's going on, a deeper understanding to the characters for people. It's a good thing, if you ask me. It brings it back to the old school Masters of the Universe days as well. And speaking, maybe not as old school, but still old school, Masters Universe Origins from Mattel currently going on. I personally would have liked to seen Too Bad in the Origin style, not cartoon collection. Yes, I love the cartoon collection. Yes, I grew up with the cartoon, but we're so close to finishing off this Origins collection. Would have liked to seen that go first. Have to imagine, get the most out of your molds. We'll see that in the future. I guess we'll stay tuned to that because a lot of people did miss out on this one. So now it gives them an extra chance to get a Too Bad in their collection and get it in the Origins. Got to think that's the way it's going to go. We got to get the most out of our molds. We know how that one goes as well. But here it is, of course, a beautiful package on this one. Masters of the Universe. You got both characters right there. And then on the side, very cool little artwork here, but it does go over. So you can see right there, both sides of the face. You turn it this way, both sides of the face once again. This is all your fault. I'm the brains behind the brawn. Shut big trap before I shut trap for you. Oh, it's fighting words. Too Bad, double-headed evil strategist or strategist. He's a strategist. Strategist, of course. Once two of the most dangerous bounty hunters in the universe, Tuvar and Badrod, developed a bitter rivalry. The bad blood used to be the only thing they shared. Now they share everything as Too Bad. Even though the two bitter rivals are now literally connected at the hip, their hatred for each other has not been quelled. So, age-old time story, of course. It's like The Man with Two Heads. You ever see that movie back in the day? I've seen The Man with Two Heads, I think, 4 times in my life. Can you believe that? Never seen Back to Future. Never seen a Tom Cruise movie, but I've seen The Man with Two Heads multiple times. Kind of like Too Bad. I'm sure that's where they got the idea from. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Nice slipcase cover over the top, though. Very, very cool. Clear window through here. Got to save the packaging on something like this. It is so cool. So nice, of course. And then we get it right here. There it is. Badra, the Reckless Raider, right here. Very cool packaging. And then Tuvar, the Merciless Mercenary on that side there. You get the hinge in the middle here, and then you get them kind of together right there. But guess what? Packaging expands, opens up. How cool is that? There they are separately, and that's the cool thing about this figure. It's really, you almost need 3 of these, 2 of these. One together and then one separate is really what you end up needing. I wouldn't mind picking up another copy of this one just for my personal collection. We'll see what happens in the future. But looking very nice over there. And like I said, on the back, Skeletor forming them together. Looking very, very cool. But not sure exactly how to get this out of the package without destroying the packaging. So I'm going to do it nicely. A little side right there. Okay. I'm following along. And there's old Tuvar right there. Looking good. And of course, he's got to have twist ties, locked down like a young Todd McFarlane from the couch. And Todd, you're locked down into this review. You're very interested in this, I can see. And he's hoping to get the Master's license one of these days from Mattel. He wants to make statue figures. I think that was already done. But if you want to take a stab at it, I'm okay. I'm okay with you trying it, Todd. From the couch, of course. Only if you do, that's where you do some of your best work, as we do know as well. Let's get old Tuvar out of the package here. Trying to keep this as nice as I possibly can. Not exactly sure why. Oh, come on, Tuvar. There it is. All right. Whew, we're out of the package there. Gonna put that back in like so. Work with me, packaging. Packaging department, of course. And I guess I'll just leave that like that for now. Now we get Badra right here. Very cool packaging on this, as you can imagine. Slide this out. We do get the old painting, mirror painting, whatever you want to call it here. Gonna open that up. There we go. There we go. Little plastic prison right there for that. We'll dive into this here in a second. Oh my gosh, locked in at the feet on this one as well. What are we doing? Is Todd McFarlane running Mattel secretly? He's shadow leading the Mattel brand here. Says, man, we got to put more twist ties in here. Trust me, guys. You guys want profits up? More twist ties. That's what's going to be needed. And I'm just powering through. That's what I'm doing right there. Off to the side, see you later. And then, of course, yes, twist ties over here. Oh, my gosh, one of these days, I'm going to cut my fingers off, and that's going to be a lawsuit. I'm going to say, Mattel, McFarlane, you guys owe me for pain, suffering, blood on my action figures. That's what I'm going to say. Last one, ready to go, ready to party. Badra is out of the package now. Oh, and twist ties everywhere once again. All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Putting all this stuff off. Going to put it off to the side. A gentle off to the side. Of course, a see you later. And going to separate these guys. No weapons I see right here. That's interesting, of course. There it is. And there it is. Let's get down to the accessories first. Oh, long time coming right here. Do get the lenticular motion throughout on here. Not the easiest to see, but we do got that. Very ornate, of course, looking very good. You go to the mirror, man, oh, watch out. You're going to get put together right here. Love the claw feet on the bottom. Looking nice is what it is. I guess you display that with them behind there. I don't know, you got to choose your own adventure. Now, we do got the Too Bad body here. Very cool idea with this one. You basically just take the body parts from this one, swap them over here, and you can create 2 figures. So, of course, you follow the blue side, follow the purple side, take an arm, take a head, take a leg, and bam, you're off to the races. You got Too Bad. But like I said, I feel like I need another one of this pack so I can have these guys separately, of course, and then another one to put them combined. And then I'd like another pack to have them on card as well. So it's a dangerous collecting game, this collecting game, especially with this Too Bad. But looking good. This is the Too Bad body right here. But now let's get over to, I guess we'll go to Badra first. Badra, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Would hate to offend him. Beautiful blue color skin tone on this one, though, man. Making Smurfs all over blush is what this guy's doing here. A friendly face, even with those 2 vampire teeth, those 2 big caterpillar eyebrows. Yellow eyes with a black pupil, looking dangerous. And then you got a little bit of crazy elf-like ears going on as well. But a good-looking head sculpt. Very cartoon-like, of course. You get the big vest over the top in orange, looking nice. Blue skin tone throughout. Silver belt here. No championships. He's just wearing that belt. Hoping one day he wins a real championship belt. Got a nice forearm gauntlets here with a little bit of spikes on it there. And then, of course, you got the gray thumbs up hitchhiking hands over here looking good. Black Eternia loincloth. And then you got the silver boots down below as well. Playing all those Masters Universe Cartoon Collection hits is what we're doing with this one. I guess we'll walk through the articulation real quick. Arms right there all the way around. Side to side, single jointed elbows. Hands back and forth, side to side. Hands removable. Head removable. Everything removable as we know. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need it. Legs do go up. Single jointed knee, side to side, boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. So all the usual Masters Universe articulation with old Badra right here. And I am sure he will fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. And he does. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. There it is. Not too bad. Not too bad right there. But now we dive over to Tuvra. Easy for me to say right there. But you get a little purple skin on this one. You got to have a dangerous dynamic between the two to make them really feel too bad, of course. Got a big old caterpillar unibrow here. Looks like a snake just made land right above his eyes and just decided to hang out there. Pink eyes with the black pupils. Once again, you got a little of those teeth going on there. Some spikes on the head as well. He does got a little vest over the top. A little different. Same orange color, though. You got the reddish color forearm guards and hands going on this one. Same thing in the belt department. And then you got the same red color down in the boots. So very similar. Getting the most out of your molds with just a few little tweaks, a few little differences between these two. It makes a lot of sense. Now, articulation, don't really need to run through that. It is identical to this one here, as you can imagine. But he does look pretty good. Got crazy little devil-like ears on this one over here, but does look very nice. And, of course, should also fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. So there it is. There's the two separate guys. But should we try to build him real quick? Let's see what we can do. We're going to pop the head off of here, of course. You got to do that. Head goes on. You pop off that left arm, of course. You got to pop that on. Oh, very tight. Oh, my gosh, it's so tight. There we go. I think I got that on there. Might have to work on that a little bit more. And then we're going to get the right leg off. Maybe. There we go. Pop that bad boy out. Pop that in. Oh my gosh, might have to use a little heat on these, but we'll see what's going on. Grab him over here. Of course, you get the opposite side. It's very easy to put this guy together. Boy, those arms, very hard to get in. That's very tight. Oh, lost the leg too. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart here at the table. Man, having a lot of difficulty putting these arms in, I will say that. Very tight. Might have to end up heating that up after all. Boy, that arm just does not want to stay in. Or I got a defective one. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, everybody loves a defective action figure, of course. Everybody loves paying their hard-earned money for something that doesn't work. But, man, that's not wanting to go in at all for me. Yeah, not at all. Kind of same thing with this leg, not wanting to pop in. So you got to probably heat these guys up a little bit. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. That's what we say on the channel all the time. Pop this leg off. Maybe. There we go. Pop this leg on like so. Oh my gosh, this right leg or left leg does not want to stay on either. So your mileage may vary, but I'm having a little bit of a fight with this one, I will say. Head, of course, pops in over onto the side, right like so. And can I try this arm one last time? See if I can get that in there. Be interested to hear if yours went together as hard and difficult as mine. There we go. Had to go in through the top a little bit. But there's old Too Bad himself. Too bad how sad, as they do say. Together, of course, forming it together, and then you're left with just body parts over here, which just, I don't know. For me, I would have liked to have a little bit more body, make doubles, make the pack $10 more, whatever you got to do, so I can display these two by themselves and this guy together. But you know how they are. They want to get our money. They want to get all the money they can. But it looks like Too Bad here. I wish he had a weapon, though, unless I missed it somewhere, and I don't see any weapons in the package or anything. So, not exactly sure. Would have been nice to have a club or something, or a pistol or whatever. I guess we got enough fodder. We could probably grab one of those. But it is Too Bad. Like I said, nice to have in the cartoon collection, but the cartoon collection is still in the infancy a little bit. Would have liked to seen this in Origins first. Have to imagine we'll get that in the future. And for those that missed out on this one, they'll have a second chance to get a little Too Bad in their collection. And, of course, he's going to fit on a stand, as you guys can imagine. But there it is, San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Too Bad, Mattel exclusive. Not bad for what it is. A nice presentation, a nice deluxe packaging box. Looks really, really good. A very nice comics. Shout out to my boy Robert over there at Mattel. And just all around really cool. Just got to track down one more of these, I guess, for my collection at this point is what I got to do. But what do you got to do? Did you pick this one up? Did you have problems putting this guy together? Are you here for Too Bad? Are you here for an Origins Too Bad? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. Tons of content over there every single day. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series. And then don't forget Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Too Bad, Mattel San Diego Comic-Con Masters Universe Cartoon Collection 2024 exclusive, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.